amazing. This with each
You
other.
get soaked. You get soaked. After the show, yeah, because then it won't matter if you're wet. Hello and welcome back to Only Forever Adventures. Today we're going to discuss Universal Epic Universe's Isle of Berk, the How to Train Your Dragon portal. This was Alexander's main focus.
Oh, his favorite.
And his favorite turned out to be. However, this is why he wanted to go to Epic. He had seen on YouTube the meet and greet with Toothless and Hiccup, and that was what he was all about. He's as of the last few years been very much into the How to Train Your Dragon series, and we both love it. So going in there was something else. Yeah. It was really a special moment. He was looking through the gate. We were there before the park opened, basically. Yeah. So we were in there congregating and waiting with the rest of the people to have the gates even open. And it was really cool how they did it. They had security guards come out and stand in front of the gate and do like a countdown to the opening. And then when they whipped those doors open, he marched in there
like he owned it.
Like he knew exactly where he was going, even though he didn't.
He didn't at all.
And the other people, everybody was so excited to go in. And a beautiful, amazing, also can compare that to when you walk into that portal and you come out into the grandness of that world. It is like a Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz moment where it goes from black and white to Technicolor. It is just overwhelming, and you look everywhere. You're looking everywhere. And everywhere you look, it's Viking themed. It's dragon themed. Just beautiful. Absolutely phenomenal. We did manage to get in line right away for the meet and greet with Toothless. And that was spectacular. Just amazing. All of us met Toothless and got our pictures with Toothless. We then went exploring around and looking around, and saw some gift shops, saw some of the restaurants, saw where the show was going to be held, and where Mead Hall is. We walked around and we got right on the Hiccup's Wings glider. That was amazing. Very for being older people, and, not old people, but older, mid-50s. It was quite an exciting ride.
It was.
Yeah, it was, and he enjoyed it. And
I enjoyed it too.
I did too. It didn't make me. Oh, it did. In the middle of the ride, there's a portion where you come to a stop, and they back you up, and before that, you're really going pretty good. You're going forward momentum. And when it stopped, for some reason, my eyes blurred up for those few seconds. And I felt like, oh boy, what's that? And then by the time it launched you again to keep going, it had gone away. But that was a little bit like weird. So I don't know. And some people feel like they've gotten a little woozy here and there on some of this type of stuff. But loved it. Would have did it again if we had the time. Xander then rode the race gliders or whatever, the ones that look like an airplane and they flip around. You control the wings. And then we went and had lunch at Mead Hall.
Saw the show after that.
And saw the show.
And Mead Hall was very nice.
Mead Hall was very nice. The one complaint that I had was that our phones were not hooking up to the internet.
Yes, sir. We didn't get service inside Mead Hall. It was tough to get.
Yeah, and they don't have paper menus, and you had to go to like the main area in order to make an order.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the order would be rolling down one page, then the next page, then the next page. So you had to read fast and try to figure out what you did want. You didn't have something tangible to hold in your hand and make a choice. Yeah. And so that was our one complaint. And from what some of the people behind the counter said, that's their complaint too. They would like to see a little something different there, in case phones aren't working. But once we ordered, food came out. Servers brought our food. Yeah. Food was delicious.
Yeah, it was.
Very nice. Large portions.
It was very large portion.
Reasonable.
Yeah, reasonable.
Reasonable for what?
I mean, it's better than your basic theme park food.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like it was like if you were going to Thanksgiving dinner type food.
Comfort food.
I had Swedish meatballs with sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes in a theme park. Yeah. Come on now. And they were very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Large portion once again. So, and then you just leave your plates, and then a busser comes through and clears it out for you.
Yeah.
There was a bathroom right there outside the door.
Yep.
I've been hearing people say there aren't enough bathrooms. There was a bathroom right there. We saw many bathrooms throughout all the lands.
Throughout the portals of each one.
Yeah. I didn't see a problem with that.
I didn't see a problem with that.
No. Theming inside Mead Hall, amazing. Beautiful tapestry. You are so immersed at this at Epic Universe. You are having an experience.
Yeah.
You are not just riding rides and going on, amusement park style. You are in a theme park.
Yeah.
The themes are done to a T.
The detail of everything.
Top notch.
Yeah. Oh, then we went on the boat ride.
We went on the what's it called? Fire drill.
Fire drill. That's it.
And they claim you get soaked on it. Yeah. We did not. We got a little splashed.
I got a little bit more than you guys did.
Yeah, I didn't get soaked though, not dripping.
Yeah.
Not like we did at SeaWorld when the whale soaked us. We didn't get that kind of wet, which would have been nice on that day because Florida, it was very hot that day. Right. So, but the ride is very cute.
Yeah.
And like I said,
wasn't long.
Not very long, and a lot to look at.
Yeah.
So that was very enjoyable. So we did all the rides. Xander did all the rides. Yeah. We met Toothless. We saw the show, and we walked around the park. And also the characters. The characters that were in there, we also met Astrid, and we met Tough Nut and Rough Nut.
Yep.
And they are amazing. The job those people do, bringing you in everywhere we went, every gift shop, every restaurant, every area, just walking around, they always greeted you as "Hello, Vikings." Yeah. Welcome, Vikings. It was all to make you feel like you were really a part of that city, town, whatever that
that
Berk.
time period.
You were part of Berk.
Yes,
you were a citizen of Berk at that point.
They didn't break character, which is so nice.
No,
very nice.
And as I said, a lot of very cute merch. I'm wishing we would have had Xander adopt a dragon. We saw it, but it was so quick. He had gotten a whole lot of other stuff.
Yeah.
But now that we're home, I was like, oh, I wish he would have been able to adopt a dragon, because they have these eggs in the gift shops where you pick an egg, and then what you get, I don't know if you can specifically pick the type of dragon you want. I don't know if that's random or not, because the colors of the eggs were different. But when you get this egg, they then do a whole ceremony of you naming and adopting this dragon, and now it's your responsibility and your dragon. That would have been cute for him. He would have loved that. But we didn't get a chance to do that, and I think we would have did that.
Yeah, definitely.
If we could have.
Oh, yeah, we would have.
We then left the park and did some others, that portal, and then did some other stuff. And of course, Xander wanted to go back again. So there's actually, Xander met Toothless twice. And and there's other animatronic dragons throughout the land, everywhere. There's tails wagging as they're sleeping in their dragon houses. Yeah. There's the ice dragon. I don't know what his name. He's up there roaring and fussing.
And there was other food places too to get food, but we didn't get any.
Yeah, no, we didn't. We oh my God, the food we had there filled me up. I mean, I didn't even need anything else. Plenty of places to refill your pop. My brother Bob bought the fill-up cups. I'm not quite sure exactly the name of the fill-up cups, but there's stations throughout the whole park where you can just go to that and fill up your drink, which I found, we now understand why that's so smart. Yeah. Because now you're not standing at where you order the food, taking up time and standing there and standing. You can just walk up, refill your drink, and go on your way.
No, that's it.
And that was nice.
Yeah. Was
and I'm hoping that like our local amusement park will do something like that, because that would free up time. Yeah. But all in all, Isle of Berk was very, very beautiful, phenomenal, well done. Same thing, fire and water and fountains and just everywhere you look and everywhere you stood, you could get a great picture opportunity. Just wonderful. It was so enjoyable and loved it. I'm a bigger fan of How to Train Your Dragon now after being there. Yeah, so much so. So, as always, just remember,
life's an adventure.
Only forever.
Bye-bye.
Bye.